Hey guys, today I have another, you can guess it, unboxing video, and this will be a very interesting video for me as well because I'm going to test another microphone that I received from the company Fifine, I think that's how we pronounce it, and maybe you can tell I am using the what is it called again? Oh, I can't even see it. Mauno, I believe it was. I'm using the Mauno microphone that I unboxed in the previous microphone video. Some of you thought that this would be my new main microphone. It is not. Don't worry. My main microphone that I use for ASMR videos is the Blue Yeti, or the Blue Yeti, how I called it before. And that's my main ASMR microphone, but I'm using this one for streaming because it has the boom arm and it's like really easy to use for me. And my Blue Yeti is too heavy for the boom arm, and I want it to be more portable for ASMR videos. And this one will just always be here attached to my deck, and it's perfectly fine for streaming. So that's that, but I'm using it now because we will attach the new microphone to this boom arm to test. So I'm starting with this microphone instead of my Blue Yeti because I only want to keep one of the two microphones and I'll give the other one away. So I want to make sure which one I like more, so I want to start this video with this microphone so that it will be easier for me and also for you guys to tell the difference, because to me, I will show you in a minute, to me both of these microphones, the one that I received, the new one, and this one, they look very similar to me. Like the prices are around the same price range. You get the same whole package with the boom arm and everything. They look pretty similar, only minor differences I think, and of course the brand. So I'm just really curious which one performs better. That's the one I'm gonna keep. The other one goes to my friend, who is she plays the harp and it's so pretty, and I really want her to record more, like record videos of her playing harp, so she really needs a good microphone. So yeah, this is definitely not a super perfect ASMR microphone. It's more for like streaming, podcasts. Can be used for ASMR though. It's not too expensive. So I'm gonna show you the box. I'm gonna move this a bit. I also feel like soft speaking works better than whispering with this microphone. I don't know, it might be me. I feel like some of the quality in whispering gets lost in this microphone a bit. But it does sound alright now because I turned up the microphone gain. Normally I don't do that because there's so much noise in my street, and my Blue Yeti picks up everything when I turn on the gain too high. This microphone really only picks up the front and not really the back, so you can hear like minor noises outside. Okay, you could hear that car, but okay, let's start. So this is like, I definitely need a new camera as well. Like my camera doesn't pick up a very wide angle, so I have to sit really far away, but then the microphone is also too far away, so it's a bit of a struggle. So this is the box that it came in. I already opened it to have just a quick look, but it's been like sitting in my room for so long because I didn't want to. I received both microphones around the same time, so I didn't want to do like two microphone videos right after each other. So let me show you guys. So This is actually another pop filter. I still have the pop filter for this microphone, but I don't use it. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna cover and hide my whole face when I try to stream. Like, you will only see a pop filter talking to you. So, okay. I'm gonna show that in a minute. It's a pretty nicely filled box. There's a lot of stuff. Alright. Okay, I'm also looking at everything I have in front of me here. I can already see I got these strings, backup strings for the shock mount. I also got them attached to my shock mount right here. But I didn't receive backup strings with this microphone, so that's nice. That's a plus. Okay, so this is the pop filter. Pop. You can hear a difference, slight difference. I think you can't really go wrong with these. It looks pretty nice. I'm just also gonna have a look at the screws. Screw. What a weird word. Anyway, I prefer everything to be made of like metal instead of too much plastic, because you know how I had this with my first boom arm that I ordered. I could like throw it away the first time because I tried to screw it, but it was made of plastic, and then like the screw twisted. I don't really know how you call that, but you could just keep turning it forever. Alright. So this microphone was really easy. You just plug it in and it works. Fifine technology. Website is fifinemicrophone.com. We hope to meet your needs and impressing you with our customer experience. What? Okay. So it recommends plugging it into the back USB port of your computer, not the front. It kind of explains how to install the boom arm and everything. I don't want to install an entire boom arm again. I'm just gonna have a look at both of them, see which one looks a little better. Otherwise I have to change them if the new one is better. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this on my desk in case I need it. Here we got the microphone, the most important part. Design looks pretty clean. It looks similar to this one. The only difference is I can already see this one doesn't have. Yeah, it seems like this one doesn't have a plug-in for your earphones, so that means you cannot really listen to your own voice when using this microphone. Now, I don't think that's a big problem for streaming and podcasts once you've set it up and you've tested how it sounds, and you just leave it at a good distance and it should be fine. But if you want to use it for ASMR, like I've been making ASMR videos for quite some time now, and I still use my earphones to listen to my own voice all the time, just to make sure that I'm not missing any annoying sounds and stuff. So yeah, that might be a little tricky. Also, like, this thing is attached to the microphone, and this one is just a separate microphone. It doesn't have this already attached. Doesn't look like you can take it off though. It does have a button for the volume. This one has a button, but it's called microphone gain. But if you turn it up, your sound also turns up. So it might be a little similar, like gain volume. I don't know. This one has a very cool mute button, like a LED light mute button that you can just, it's like touchscreen, you know, so you can mute your microphone. This one has no other button. It's just just the volume. But I mean, quality might be really nice. I shouldn't compare them too much because I got like the luxury of receiving 2 microphones. But if you would only have this one, I mean, we should only just judge this microphone on its own. So okay, that's the microphone. This is the little the part that you have to attach to your desk. This actually looks really similar to the one I have right here. So this is not plastic. This is some kind of metal material. And you can just twist it, and like you have to, you know, like put it between your desk and then just turn it so it stays, you know. I'm so bad at explaining this in English. But yeah, this looks pretty similar. I think this part is fine. Now, what is this? Oh, wait. So, it looks like we have a little microphone stand. So instead of attaching it to a boom arm, we can just use this. I think I'll be using this for the video, or I'm just gonna hold the microphone. I actually don't really want to detach this microphone, and you know, we're just gonna test it like this. I think maybe we can even record with both microphones at the same time. That might be interesting. I do have to say, I'm a bit scared when I see this plastic screw part. You can see it's a little uneven. It should be fine for this microphone. But when I had my boom arm that was also made with this kind of screw, I tried to screw it into my Blue Yeti. And that's when I messed the whole thing up, because the Blue Yeti was too heavy and this couldn't really hold it. I'm just gonna... Oh yeah. Okay. I don't really get why it's like to the side, because this is much heavier, so I'm not really sure how it's gonna hold up. I'm just gonna try it on my desk. Okay, it works. It doesn't fall. It does look a little fragile, I have to admit. Then this is the USB cable. I think it's the same kind of cable. Yeah, it's the same thing, okay, as the other one. pretty long. That's nice. I think 2 meters. That's my guess. Alright. Then we got a pop filter. It's a bit weirdly shaped because of the shipping probably, but should be fine. Just a pop filter. There you go. This boom arm, on the other hand, it's made of the exact same material as the boom arm I'm using now. I'm just gonna have a look because they look very similar. Okay, this is funny. I think this boom arm is the exact same boom arm as the one I'm using now. So that's a good thing because this is a pretty nice boom arm. So I think for the boom arm, nothing wrong with it. It's fine. Shock mount is but yeah, this is more important. I think this is really nice. So now I think it's time to test the microphone. I'm really curious. So I'm just gonna plug it in and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so right now I'm recording with the Fifine microphone. I cannot listen to my own voice, so I don't really know what this sounds like. I'm just gonna hold this microphone. I do have to admit, the sound waves that I'm seeing on my computer right now they look much more sensitive than the ones for this mono microphone that I was using. You might be able to hear more background noises, I don't know. We got the volume right here. I can turn that down. I don't know what the difference is, or if I talk a little bit more closer. And now I'm gonna turn it up. And I don't know if you can now hear a difference in the sound quality of my voice or if it's just louder. I'm just gonna do some whispering. I really don't know how this sounds. I think I'm gonna put this down for a second and do some tapping. Just gonna take this plastic and do some tapping, maybe some crinkling sounds. It looks like it has very high spikes in the frequency waves, the sound waves. So I'm really curious how this is, what this sounds like for you guys. This is my wallet. Let's also just tap on my phone. I hope it's not too dirty. A little farther away and a little closer. Let's try this bracelet that I received. I used a Twitch donation that I received to get this bracelet. when there were so many fires in Australia, I got this bracelet and they planted a tree with these birches. I also bought one for my mom for her birthday, so I planted 2 trees. So it seems like it doesn't really pick up these sounds very well. These are, of course, very soft sounds. So, I actually just remembered that you can't plug in your earphones in this microphone, but you can actually still listen to yourself via a little there's a trick to do it. You have to go to your computer settings, to your microphone settings, and you can click on something like playback, or there's an option that allows you to play your microphone through your speakers, so you can just listen to your own voice, but it has like a slight delay. So with this microphone, the other one in my Blue Yeti, I can just instantly hear myself speaking, just like I'm speaking in real life. But when you listen back to your own voice via that little setting, you can hear yourself speaking in real life, and then through your earphones you hear it a little bit later, so there's a delay, and that might be really confusing and distracting when talking. That's what I first did when I still used my blue snowball microphone, and I just always only put in one earphone in one side, because that way it was a little less distracting. But yeah. Okay guys, so I just listened back to the previous part where I recorded with the Fifine microphone. I just listened through that audio file. So I'm just gonna give my opinion and feedback right now. So my big conclusion, most important conclusion, I think this microphone, the Mono one, is better than the Fifine one. But I think it's not bad. I mean, just like I said with this one might still be a bit more suitable for ASMR than the Fifine one, but the Fifine one would be a perfectly fine budget microphone for podcasts, just YouTube videos, maybe to start streaming. You don't need the greatest audio quality for if you just start streaming, So it was not too bad. I think it's fine. I do think it picked up a lot more background noise, and it had more white noise than this one. I'm gonna try for this video to just edit that a little bit out and just minimize the white noise a bit, but just to let you know that I could definitely hear a lot of white noise. And I might not be able to completely edit that out, because that will also lead to reduced voice quality, so you might still be able to hear it in this video. But the tapping, I think that the talking, soft speaking, whispering, it was alright. It was not too bad. But tapping on things was not really the best thing. So just like I said, for ASMR it might not be the best microphone, but again, for podcasts it's pretty nice. I mean, it's a fine microphone. It comes with a really useful boom arm and everything. I really like boom arms. It's so much more convenient than what I had before. So looking at the entire, the bigger picture and everything you receive in the package, I think it's fine. But yeah, that's my conclusion. I'm gonna keep this one. But I do think for its budget, it is a pretty decent microphone. But for ASMR, I would not really recommend it for podcast streaming. It's fine. It's a Fifine. Oh my god. I think the boom arm it's good because it looks like the exact same one as the one I have now. So you do get a pretty nice boom arm, and if you buy a boom arm separately, it can be already quite expensive. So if you take that into account with the price, I think that's really nice. The shock mount is a little disappointing because the shock mount is, yeah, that's made of plastic, whilst the boom arm is not, so that's a little weird. But I mean, it's still nice to have a shock mount. It also gives you a bit better quality, less noise that are picked up by not using a shock mount. So yeah, that's my overall conclusion of the microphone. So the winner is this one, the Mono one. The bigger overall winner will always be the Blue Yeti. That one is definitely the best out of all of them, but that's also in a different budget range. So for the people who want to go for a cheaper option, one of these microphones would be a good option. But yeah, not really for ASMR. I wouldn't really recommend it for ASMR. But it was really interesting to try it out. I mean, I'm always curious about new products, possible upgrades. So yeah, I think it was really cool that I could receive this microphone and try it out. I'm gonna make my friend happy with this because she doesn't have a microphone, and again, she needs to record her harp songs. I mean, I'm just gonna give a little shout out to my friend. I hope she starts posting videos on her YouTube channel because it's so magical when she plays the harp. She looks like an elf. It's so cute and so nice. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting or maybe helpful. I'll make sure to just put a link in the description of this company of their website, so in case you're curious, you can always check it out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys next time.